Welcome to the southernmost tip of India. 2 Tucsons, 2 EXTERs and a team of 6 drivers are going to traverse to the length of the country in this epic road trip. The goal is to create some great memories but also put a very serious claim to test. Milex fuel additives can help you save because they are offering up to 10% more fuel efficiency in addition to other benefits. Well, we've got a lot to test. Let's get straight to the cars. Now, what are we doing on the first leg of the journey, Kanyakumari to Mumbai? We will be running 2 cars with Milex products and 2 without. And at the end of the trip, we will be calculating the delta, basically how much fuel is it that we were able to save. Now, there is a lot of data that we are logging on this trip, and helping me is Abhinav, who is a mathematical geek.
Abhinav, what do you plan to do with all the money you're going to save?
I will buy a trimmer for myself.
I think he needs a trimmer. Yeah, definitely needs a trimmer.
Just pluck his hair.
Day 1 comes to an end. You can hear the celebratory music welcoming us to Bangalore. 11 hours of driving and we've got to do it for the next 7 days. As exciting as it sounds, it is really tiring, but then we're also glad to be seated in this Hyundai SUVs. Tomorrow we will be swapping the drivers so that the driving element, the driving pattern remains as neutral amongst all the cars. It's time to rest up because tomorrow we start even earlier, 4:30 a.m. Wow. Now, you must be wondering, what is this magic liquid and how does it have these sort of supernatural powers?
Magic is all in the science. This fuel additive has 3 molecules, 2 of which have detergent-based properties and work well with engines with heavy carbon deposit, and the third molecule, which is a product of their patented technology, is a combustion enhancer, which not only aids with better fuel efficiency, but also delivers on additional performance.
Now, what the combustion enhancer does is changes the way how fuel interacts with oxygen, so it makes it last a lot longer. And what I like is that all of this is organic, so it is also very safe for the engine. That concludes the first leg of our journey. For the next leg, we will be introducing a new method of testing the vehicles. Initially, all 4 vehicles will be running without Milex products, and later on, we will be introducing Milex products with all 4 vehicles. What this does is eradicate the vehicle conditions and different driving styles and sets the testing benchmark really standard.
Take a deep breath in, my heart's listening.
What we've also noticed is that along with better fuel efficiency, our cars were running smoother. The engines were idling a lot calmer and the pickup was considerably better. These benefits were all the more pronounced as all the cars were now additized and all 4 test drivers reported on the same observations.
morning, folks. What a chilly morning it is. We are entering the final stage, the final leg of our journey. You can see right behind me is the gateway to Jammu and Kashmir. We will be entering Kathua, and you can see the entire fleet of cars parked right here in front of that beautiful statue of Maharaja Gulab Singh. What is different about the fleet is that this Innova has joined us. Now, the reason for that is because we wanted to test these Milex products with cars that have done over 50,000 kilometers, and that car has clocked over 1 lakh kilometers. It's going to be really challenging going forward because the terrains are changing. We will be entering the hilly section where extracting mileage is going to be a task, but then that is also where we'll be understanding if these Milex products work. So going forward, the terrain is different, the challenges are different. Let's see how these Milex products perform. Can you hold on to this?
Oh, yeah, sure, man. What else you got for me?
Well,
Oh,
I can empty my hands and you can hold on to that.
I meant the energy drink, but okay. What am I supposed to do with this?
There is an additional can
Okay.
in that bag because I knew you would be thirsty.
Okay.
Those are bills. We need to subtract how many liters is
Okay.
remaining in the car. So these bills will help us with that.
Cool. All right, yeah.
What next?
Set the road.
By the time we reached Srinagar, we had gathered a wealth of data, not just with the initial 4 cars that we started our journey with, but with also the Innova Krista that had considerably high kilometers on the odometer. Calculations were the same. You sum up the total distance covered, divide that by the total liters of fuel consumed, and see if there is an increase in fuel efficiency. And now, for the second time, the answer is a resounding yes. Biggest change was noticed with the Innova Krista, which delivered better fuel efficiency than what the product claims. A lot of that has to do with the excessive carbon deposit in diesel engines, but a remarkable 11.2% increase in fuel efficiency is a figure that would surprise every fleet operator out there. The diesel Tucsons gave us a 7.5% better fuel efficiency when additized, which only proves that the combustion enhancer was working wonders at higher altitudes, where oxygen is limited and the fuel isn't burning as efficiently. The Petrol EXTERs too delivered an increase in fuel efficiency by 5.2% when additized. Great results if you ask me, not just in terms of fuel efficiency but also performance. Our cars were running smoother throughout and were able to track gradients with ease. This is despite temperatures dropping as low as 3 degrees Celsius. Surely, our run across the length of the country was successful. But for a fuel additive to work and benefit users, the results should be visible on shorter runs too. And this is what prompted us to conduct a second test run in the backyard of our city. We got hands on 2 vehicles with higher kilometers on the odometer, a petrol Yaris and yet another diesel Innova Krista. We got both cars to travel from McDonald's in Kalamboli all the way to Nasik Fata in Pune and back. Both drivers were instructed to maintain a conservative driving style while staying close to 100 kmph whenever possible. They were also asked to replicate their driving behavior on both days. The first day, we ran the cars with non-additized fuel, and the second day, as you might expect, we involved additized fuel.
Driving on the Mumbai-Pune expressway is as effortless as driving can be anywhere else in India. Luckily for us today, we did not also encounter a lot of traffic, and that is probably because of the timings that we are choosing to conduct this test. It's between 11 and 3 when the expressway is at its emptiest.
Moreover, the heat ensured ACs on both cars were running at maximum output, thus straining the engine to consume more fuel. After completing the trip, we collected our data, submitted the receipts, and returned home to analyze the results. Here's where the surprise came in. The results were impressive, almost unbelievable. We observed a significant increase in fuel efficiency, 38.4% for the diesel Innova and 18.8% for the petrol Yaris. That's right, I know it is hard to believe these results, but they truly demonstrate the effectiveness of Milex. Who wouldn't want to save fuel and keep their engines running smoothly? This is likely a benefit everyone desires.